Hey everyone, this is Daryl. I want to start a Trine Let's Play today. Started by starting a new game here, overwritten by the last one. Start on hard.
Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, a kingdom was prospering. But peace could only last so long. The old king died. With no descendant to the throne, the kingdom fell into chaos. Lust for power blinded warriors and wizards alike. New kings emerged, only to fall the next day. But the madness of men would soon be overshadowed by a far greater evil. The magic that once gave life and good fortune had transformed into something sinister. One by one, grave by grave, the dead began to rise, feeding off the energy that grew stronger with each passing night. Fear spread throughout the kingdom, and it was soon abandoned. But something was about to happen that would change the course of history. On the outskirts of the kingdom, near the Astral Academy, a thief carried out her cunning plan. She had learned of an ancient object of tremendous value. The Astral Academy, left to rot in the face of the terrible enemy, had no one to keep the treasure safe. The time was right. Everything was perfect. She had made her way to the castle and would soon lay her hands on the treasure she so desired.
Hey everybody, this is Trine. It's kind of a platformer kind of thing going on. And at the beginning here, there's a lot of talking, a lot of commentary. The narrator talks a whole bunch, so you probably won't hear me a whole lot. But let's get started.
The gentle moon smiled at the thief as she made her way towards the shrine of ancient treasure. Strangely, the protective charms around the shrine allowed her to enter unharmed. As the thief lay her hand on the treasure, she had a tingling sensation. The thief would soon discover that fate had taken hold of her. Unknown to the thief, a wizard was just waking up. The wizard had taken a look in the spyglass and seen the terrible undead army. He was keen not to die.
By my trousers, I must escape.
He had been studying the stars and trying hard to learn the elusive fireball spell that all wizards ought to know. Of course, that was a lie. For you see, the wizard had a certain reputation with the ladies. What he had really been up to was the creation of a fake fireball potion that would have impressed the ladies and improved his status. The potion had backfired, causing a fortnight of sleep.
Okay, this is the wizard. I think these first couple levels are just going to be introducing us to the characters that we're going to be using in the game. They're relatively short from what I played earlier. So. I'm going to actually put a box on that and pull that down instead of just pulling it down, but I find it a lot easier to just grab it and pull it with my little hand here instead of putting a box on it.
The wizard saw a glimmering light coming from the shrine. No one had been able to visit it for centuries, because of the ancient magic protecting whatever lay inside.
My darling, why the painful look on such a pretty face? What is this object you are holding on to? How did you get here?
The wizard touched the thief's hand, and then the object. His hand got stuck.
What kind of trickery is this?
For once, the wizard was more interested in magic than anything else. He was also afraid for his dear life. But there was someone nearby who welcomed a challenge. At the other end of the Astral Academy, a knight had been practicing his own skills to battle the undead and prove himself worthy of joining the king's army. Between me and you, he did not quite understand what undead meant, but this was his chance to be the bravest knight of all. The knight felt it was his duty to protect the Astral Academy during this time of despair. He was on the lookout for anything unusual.
This is the knight, so I believe this is all 3 characters. I think I only used 3 characters in the game. The thief, the wizard, and the knight. I have no clue how to get that experience pot right there. Huh. Just move on, I guess.
Oh! What's this? Oh! What's going on?
The knight saw a faint light coming from the age-old shrine. Could there be a thief? Was this the knight's day of honor? He had sworn an oath to himself to protect the shrine and the academy. Nothing could stand in his way.
What's going on?
The knight joined in, taking a firm grip of the object's third side, in a way that only a mighty warrior can.
Oh no, this doesn't bode well.
What doesn't bode well?
There was a flash of light, and the wizard, the thief, and the knight simply disappeared. Our new heroes were overwhelmed by the effect of the mysterious object. The wizard tried hard to remember everything he'd learned of the shrine and its artifact. His mind raced through ancient tales and legends. Finally, the wizard remembered. The treasure, the ancient object, was a device that could bind souls together. How it worked, he did not know. But he knew that it was connected to the legend of the Guardian, whose earthly remains had been buried in the catacombs deep underneath the Astral Academy. The tomb resided right below the shrine. The wizard could not explain it, but he was sure the object was called the Trine. The knight didn't care. A more pressing concern was on his mind.
It's all her fault. We must take her into custody. She stole the king's treasure!
Did you not understand a word I said? It is not treasure, it's an ancient object, the Trine. I believe it bound our souls. We are stuck together.
She...
The thief remained silent. She was waiting for the right moment to escape, hopefully with the treasure and without the pair of fools.
I think I know how we can use the device as we like.
I believe that may stop talking for a little bit. There's a lot of talking in the beginning of this game.
They don't scare me.
It's not.
What have I got myself into? I have to find a way to reverse the spell, to undo the magic. The tomb of the Guardian in the catacombs will have the answer, and it's not far away.
I think they may have stopped talking for a little bit and get some peace and quiet finally. Maybe give me some time to talk here. I don't know exactly. See if I can just put a box here in the air and jump on it. There we go. Oh, I could use my grappling hook on the thief, I guess. I didn't even think about that. Try to get these experience pots is over here. I guess I could use the magic pots that are up there. Refill the wizard's mana. Just wiggle that off. Wrong way. That's not working out so hot. It's not very good. Got the energy. Looks like I lost my cursor there for a second. My wizard. What's your, it doesn't seem to let you lift on your grappling hook very quickly. No, probably need to watch that in the future. Also, I don't know if they said it yet, but I know you can jump on top of things with a knight and kill them as well. will say the controls on this are pretty fluid as far as I am using it. I'm playing on PC, but I am using a controller for this, so it's much like just like it would be on Xbox Live Arcade. And the only thing that I have a problem with is the way the wizard controls are. They're a little bit weird, and you have to draw things, but not so much that it like ruins the gameplay. Lost my controls there for a second. I noticed if you can get them, if you can make them, if you can hit them with the knight as soon as they start to attack you, then you can actually counter them, so they never actually hit you. Not see those down there. That hurt quite a bit. Also, if you have a lot of distance between skeletons, you can usually just pick them off with the thief instead of trying to fight them up close. Actually, the sound on this is really loud here, so I'm going to turn down the ambient sound. Okay, there we go. That way you can actually hear me. The waterfalls tend to get really loud here. You can actually swing with the thief on the grappling hook as well. But you reach hard to reach places. Also, you only hit one at a time, so if you got a group of them, it's better to try to pick them off one by one instead of trying to get them in groups. Because the ones behind you won't affect them when you hit them. Horrible box. I'm gonna draw that box up. There we go. Got a wood roof here. Anything that's wooden you can also attach to with the thief and grapple with, by the way. I don't know if they've mentioned that yet or not. It is useful information to have, though. Usually in platforming sections like that, I usually use a thief. I don't know why, but she tends to be more mobile. Maybe it's just my imagination. There we go. Gotta use the complete opposite side. Standing on. See if they come down here to me. Jump down here, man. There you go. Oh, I can't hit nothing. There we go. Did need a little magic there. I thought I would be able to make that fist drop, but it's not. Gotta level up. Make it shoot 2 arrows at once. The next level of this lets me conjure 2 boxes at the same time. And this gives me a critical chance. I actually... Oh, I can't. Let's buy a second level for him so we can get 2 boxes going at the same time. And actually, you get a point per character. I didn't know that. We're going to save the thieves for her level 2 ability costs 2, so we need to save hers. Have some difficulty here. That did not work out very well. There we go.
What lay ahead of our heroes was unknown.
Where are we?
We are beneath the Astral Academy. No one has been here for decades.
Aha! My sword shall lead the way! Follow me!